Again, the Leslie here does good up against the Beatrix, but the thing is, with the Arlet and also the Navaria, they're very immobile. You can get sniped down from all the way in the back by this Navaria, and that reveal location is going to be massive as they pick up the Akai to round up their draft.
Onto the EXP lane, as we are pretty much going to be looking at Wise going in.
Oh, Chama is going to be pinned down by the heavy spin. A good first blood over to Blacklist International as they go for the first neutral objective, already converting onto that kill. D7, level 4, finally now. Will he choose to go for the contest? ATM's looking for it as well. Wise picks it up. No problem, no biggie. Retribution
Right
still
off the bat, despite the fact that Blacklist International have to force to use the Retribution onto their own orange buff, and doesn't really quite happen. Hold a second.
Good cash out from US. Super aware. The real world manipulation comes down as well to respond it over. It's Wise now who has 2 kills on
As good as Yi.
Oh, good final slash. ATM might be forced to use the Vengeance here early on. Edward wants to go for an all-in with a Vengeance one more time, but it just recalls and it gets the crowd going and he's able to escape.
Now that is going to be the mental game coming from the next flash, right? They will want to put the mental in, but hold a second, Wise.
Oh, Donut flickers into the heavy spin! A brilliant heavy spin by Wise as it's a double for the Queen.
The turtle fight happens 30 seconds before the turtle spawns. You already have to be on your toes and find the members of Blacklist because you know that they'll fight for sure.
Oh, that's the lockdown CC, but D7, oh, it's gonna be Numenal Blast first by UN! Canceling D7's Numenal Blast as Chama will fall. It's Blacklist International who take control of the neutral objective once more. D7 slowed down now. Venus is waiting for the snipe, but the heavy spin brings him back. The flicker from D7 to respond it over, but he's going to be pinned down ultimately, and Wise picks up a killing spree in the 5th minute of the game.
3,500 gold lead. Oh, Edward!
That's a stun. Donut with a total part memory, but Edward gets out a beautiful final slash flicker combo.
Just a sliver left. We do have the... Oh, hold on, Jamal!
Pinned down, Bennett's Rage, and the real world manipulation, but Jamal's still able to escape right now as D7 pops into the Numenal Blast. No heavy spin to play with now as ATM goes into the back. Real world manipulation by Seacat to lock you down. Retreat battle, and it's going to be Jamal walks up. Donut takes it away. The crowd goes wild. The first win for Burn X Flash
International. As long as they're able to find themselves those kind of skill shots, they are probably going to be in a very good shot. But hold on a second, as we do have ATM jumping in.
Oh, Numenal Blast as well. No flicker committed right now, but Donut picks up the kill. Now the total part memory as well. Blacklist now to be Wise, who finds heavy spin, but it's only on to D7. Not a good choice of target unless they're able to push them down instantly with the final slash. Edward does it. ATM onto the back right now, but Owl is going to be charging that Renner down. Edward's going to be pulled down. Donut, he has a total part memory. He finds the kill back on Venus. Snipes ATM from the mid lane tier 1. Meanwhile, Chama is already on the lore. They baited in the heavy spin. Now Seacat needs to still go for the steal right now as Donut flickers out as well. Chama versus Wise. Chama finds him. Now flickers forward to find the news bastion. A praise is right from Chama, but it's Yue who comes down. Now finding another. 3-4-2, but ultimately
It all started again with the ultimate coming out from Seacat to eventually punish Blacklist. Donut is finding the openings, and now they want to find the Yue.
wow, what a steal there with a top, but Yue will still fall, and the crowd in Cambodia.
Burn X Flash, something that they do very often.
Heavy spin, pinning down Jamal, bringing him back under the tier 2 and the base turret. A good pick-off right now, but it does not stop Burn X.
As well as the
real world manipulation. First the flicker and ATM finds the shutdown. The coordination right now is Donut's gonna be pinned down, but he has the flicker to get out. These 7 flickers forward, but Owl responds it over with a flicker.
Contesting the neutral objective, do they have got what it takes despite these initiating factors?
I think both teams have got what it takes. It's just a matter of skill issue, right? Who is gonna make a better play?
Another missed mechanic from Edward. Final slash flicker does not connect onto anyone. A little bit of a blunder. Now a big resource spent. D7. He's gonna be spotted down. Owl pops into Renner's. Apathy a bit too early as ATM goes into the back line right now with Vengeance as well. It's a solo kill! And the Queen falls as well! The King will try his best to go for the Retribution with a heavy spin. Jamal's walking in, he wants at it, but he will not find it. The King still is able to secure the Lord, but Blacklist crumble in this team fight. Burn X Flash have risen in Cambodia.
Despite getting the Lord, 4 members from the side of Blacklist International has fallen. There's still the middle wave that's pushing in, and they will do what it takes to bring down this inhibitor turret and get themselves a big advantage.
Oh my God, can you defend if you're Blacklist? Vertex Flash, they have really watched a lot of videos.
But it's range. Donut will be slain. D7 with a response with a Numenon Blast, but Venus does not want to stop, wants to keep chasing. Does not find the Astral Sphere. It will be Burn X Flash with disengage.
If you're watching a lot of...
Except for the fact that there is the middle wave for the side of Blacklist International. Wise is going to be starting things off with a ultimate and ATM.
He baited the heavy spin, now the Vengeance comes in. Edward with the flicker, but it's not going to be able to find ATM just in time. Meanwhile, Donut! In the back! With the torn apart memory! The 7 finds in right drive, and he does get it for the team! That's the saving grace for Blacklist International. But it's only Yue and Venus left. The Lord spawns, but it spawns in the bottom lane.
It constantly goes for the same thing where Blacklist International gets the Lord and then Burn X Flash tries to run it down.
The waves are crashing down. D7, no immortality. Venus trying to cut the way, but ATM will zone him away. D7, now with the shield. Yue flickers forward! Yue! What? With a double kill and a shutdown. Another double from Venus. Blacklist, they have recovered with the Lord down below. Burn are forced back.
And Owl is back, and they have the minions. The flow of the waves are in their favor.
The Lord
Blacklist
is below.
International, the defense is there. And now they know now where Seekat is.
Seekat is going to be the only one alone with not a lot of health left.
Venus with the kill. The Lord is down below. The home ground advantage will not matter. Not to Blacklist International.
Burn X Flash, they came in with a great idea. They knew what they wanted from this game, but perhaps they've streamlined themselves to run it down in the middle lane. Perhaps they can only look at one thing at a time, and Blacklist International, they have the entire...
Happy to see that our players have invited the people who supported them throughout their careers. And this is not the sweetest victory. If in front of your family you're able to upset. Here we go, finally it all makes sense. It wasn't going to be the Valentina in the jungle for Wise. He picks up an old favorite here. Not that great of a record in MSC so far, despite the small sample size.
He will not have a split nor a flicker.
Well, at least now the turtle is going to be appearing up north, while Blacklist International have 2 personnel down bottom.
Minion Fury and the Divine Judgment. ATM will fall, and that's first blood for Blacklist International in the 4th minute of the game. A lane swap as well, as that was sent down below. Tomas should be able to find this turtle for free with the Retribution. Wise unable to go for any invades. Donut is all he needs, but Edward gets out. Now Venus jumps in with a knock-up. Donut gonna be knocked up, and Yue is unable to find just some damage here. Donut in the midst of it all, jumping back in. Yue is low! He's able to kill. Donut finds it. It's 1 for 1 in the gold lane. Now who's it worth for?
Oh, definitely side of Blacklist, but because Chima was able to push in the middle.
Despite being a level down. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, you can already see the Leslie deal damage right now. D7 flickers forward, unable to find Yue right now, but Venus Fury comes down. Donut's free, hitting in the back. Venus forced to run away. Burn X Flash, I think they've done enough to zone Blacklist away from this turret. But with a few members walking down again, will Burn at the boots. He has the peel ready, and Edward, he might just get bursted down in the top lane. ATM's gonna be able to escape right now, and it's gonna be a kill! Donut! 7 minutes in, this Leslie is not just scaling, he is snowballing.
Oh,
Big!
man, and now they're gonna steal the purple buff away from Wise. And that timer has expired for Blacklist.
There's a trade though, whenever there's a play. Now though, Burn X Flash getting the better of the trade. Wise ready with an early Twilight armor. Burn gets a tier 2 in the mid lane.
There could be even
right now, Tama walk forward. The Cambodian crowd goes wild. The taunt connects onto Yue as he soaks in a lot of damage, and Yue will fall to the 7th. The Appraiser's Brand and the Divine Judgment brings Venus back to Donut. It's another snipe down. Ow! Very low. They're looking for a dive. The Bennett's Rage committed out. Owl, no flicker. Seacat looking for one.
If Seekat lands the Astral Sphere and Donut just lands one hit, it's so much damage.
It's burn time.
Oh my god.
D7 looking for the divine judgment. Now ATM jumps forward in the back line. Donut free hitting. Donut free hitting in the back. CCAT found the kill. Wise now taunted up. Donut has a few more shots in him. The divine judgment brings him back. Donut's wild. It's a mega kill for Donut. 3 members down. The Beer's crashing committed, but it's gonna be Owl who gets chunked down. Donut has one more shot and he can kill Owl. He's waiting. They're marching.
7 seconds, 9
One
seconds.
more set. A few seconds for Venus to respawn. They're not going to be able to take this base down for now, but they've been able to crack the base open. Burn X Flash with a 6,000.
Exactly is the game plan here from Wise and Edward.
They found Donut right now, and that's going to be the dive coming in. Donut flickering out of the wall right now. A good second skill, but Donut's going to be cut down. Donut will fall. Minute Fury on the 3. They have groups up. CCAT clinging on to dear life. Yue with a flicker forward, and Blacklist with a key back into the game. They have found a way. Burn that Filipino bush in the bottom lane.
No time or look for the right time to eventually jump in on the right person.
ATM, I don't think he is the right person. He pops in the split though. D7's looking for the divine judgment as Edward's gonna be caught. Edward's gone back to the team of the flicker as well. Jamal with the taunt, but he's able to escape. A good Minion's Fury by Venus to help with the disengage. Blacklist International running for the hills. They do not want to commit this time around. They can get poked down still. And Burnix Flash will be able to defend their base.
Comping on hyper-focused in the middle lane. While the Divine Judgment was going on, it didn't land a single shot in.
Divine Judgment, Immortality going to be down right now as the flicker comes through from Venus. But that's going to be the gun down once again. Donut free hitting in the back. Not able to find that Minute Fury range. Owl's doing the same thing right now, but CCAT has some damage. Donut trying to delay Venus. With the ultimate, opens up the vision. Oh, some snipes going down. D7 trying to provide some more vision for Burnix Flash to play with. Both of the junglers down. Both
the information.
Oh, Edward trying to deal some damage right now with the burst. Coming in.
Not good.
But Edward will be bursted first. Vengeance coming down. 1 HP now. Divine Judgment locking out the Yue with Winner's Punch, and he's buying some time, but not enough. CCAT finds the kill. D7 loses Immortality. Blacklist International still with a better position onto the Lord with the wave, pushing in. They dry the pressure Wise away. Chama, will he save it for his team, or will Wise, the king of the jungle, come through? Clutch. ATM locking him down right now. Chama! How did Owl steal that? Wise will still fall. Now getting Minion's Fury from Venus, but Donut is massive. Another shot down onto the back line. Owl still able to disengage. But Blacklist International, they found both teams still fighting for prio in these lanes.
Yep. Something very thick amount of minions.
Yes. As such, CCAT will have to move away. But this is probably information that Blacklist International can use. They're clearing out as much as they can. The entirety of Blacklist International, they rotated around, counterclockwise positioning.
Ooh, Donut does not see that.
Oh, they know!
They find Owl! D7 out of nowhere! Minute Fury connecting, but Donut free hitting! Appraiser's Wrath coming down right now as Wise tries to buy the time. That's a winner Truncheon bot as well, but Donut finds the double. It's a double kill. ATM the flicker going on to Yue. Now Yue buys the Immortality, buying some time. It's a triple kill for Donut. ATM has bought enough time. They're gonna go straight for the mid lane. Yue and Venus. How do they make this miracle play happen again? 2 minion waves coming crashing down into the base right now. Yue trying to do magic, but he will not be able to do so. Burn X Flash! The flames of Cambodia live in the venue.
Cambodia won it all! This is the game! You've witnessed what you want to see. Burn X Flash. They did what they wanted to do. They broke the code. Game 1 was close.
The Wave the Dragon is really delivering the win for Burn X Flash.
Speaking of which, they don't really have a lot of lockdown, don't they?
They don't have lockdown. Not a lot, right? No reliable lockdown.
No answer for the Joy as well.
I think the Cho would be the best, I think. The Kufra works as well, technically, up to Valentina, but this is a big hit or miss. If they're not able to find the Leslie, or shut the Leslie down from the early game, which is already a tough task for the Claude to do. Wise, 1 level advantage, still having the Retribution as he picks up the purple buff. ATM has come back alive after recalling. Chama now going to be engaged on. That's the real world manipulation in the back line as well. Onto Yue, forcing him out. Chama wins out the retreat battle. Wise now caught in the pickle as he's going to be stunned up, but Burnix Flash, no, they got the victory. They got the better trade. They do not need to go for more.
Oh, D7 really participating in the team fight so well. He sat back even when he was very low.
Revenge in the rage. Not sure if this is going to be enough to kill Edward, but now with the split, it definitely is enough. First blood to Burnix Flash.
First blood and a kill that take a turtle, despite the fact that they don't have this already at 2.2k. So definitely, there's a massive lead.
Wow, good catch by D7.
That's blind!
Right as he walked on the wall, Venus gets caught, and Donut, he gets the assist. Now the lane as well. They're going to be clearing it out. They want to go for some more pressure here. And honestly, for Donut, as long as he doesn't die, it's going to be worth it for him.
Never mind what I said. They are helping Donut now.
They're helping Donut really well, but now D7 might actually be caught by Blacklist, but there's no kill pressure from Wise. That's the thing. On this box share, you can roam around.
More value in some other parts of the map. Speaking of some other parts of the map, Wise
sprint committed. Donut still able to actually. Wow, D7 on the back CCAT with a kill. Donut! He survives! 1 HP! Venus wasn't able to find the kill. And that's incredible value right as the turtle spawns for Burn X.
Blacklist International, him himself is still the king of the jungle regardless.
Holy moly, Donut's gonna be dove on now with Blazing Duet. Why is gonna be locked down? But he's too tanky. He popped in the Tortoise's Poisons earlier. Now D7 might just take all of it, all the damage. Real world manipulation as well. Owl dealing the damage onto the back line. Edward jumping in, finding the kill. D7's next to the chopping block as D7 still gonna be able to survive for a bit until Edward comes down for a double. Meanwhile, Chama in the back looking for the decimation as ATM helps him in his task for glory. One more shot for Chama. It's miscalculated, and Owl should be able to find the kill. Now it's a flicker from ATM to lock Owl down. Now the kite, ATM will not be able to escape right now as he pops in the split. A few more hits, and Edward finds his third kill in this team fight. 2,000 gold lead instantly towards Black.
Grab on to Yue just because of one Terrify.
Another Terrify, just pure lockdown. D7 wants to look for a re-engage right now, but just pops the Tyrant for vengeance. US steals away the RWM. Now locked down, and CCAT's RWM as his split comes down. He's looking for the mount, but he's not able to find it right now. Owl's free hitting, one more shot. Soaks it up with the split. In the back, finding the damage, but it's not enough to take anyone down. Edward was waiting on a battle mirror image. Blacklist have outsmarted Burnix Flash.
Yue and Oh My Venus were all so close. And this is probably one of the good things that we are looking at from the side of ATM. When he pops into split, no one can hit him as long as he's running backwards.
Oh my, Chama, you cannot enter here.
No way, Chama.
Oh my Venus died
out by Edward. Burnix Flash. ATM was able to find it somehow, some way, but Wise.
I want to bring down all of the outer turrets. But Burnix Flash, they understood that they need the middle lane turrets. They need the first tier defense turrets as much as possible. Everyone was preparing themselves for a siege of that one.
Full commit onto Wise. But Edward's in the back right now. He's going to be able to buy some time. His dad's going to be Owl once again. Free hitting in the back.
ATM.
That should be ATM down. Real world manipulation by CCAT. Not a good angle. And Donut to follow it up in the back. Zoning Venus away. Yue finding the decimation. Chama does the same. Edward's next to the chopping block. Donut's going to be taken down to the bottom lane. And this is Chama versus Edward 1v1. Edward's winning it. There's no way for Chama to run. Edward has sustained, and Yue has capitalized. A triple kill for what looked like Blacklist's demise.
Oh, Blacklist International did not panic. Surely there was
an Owl who is scaled up against a Novaria with Impure Rage, Roamer, that has so many resources. Chama, let's see if quality is better than quantity. Will he be able to win this one, the big one? ATM already forced to use a split as Owl tries to run him down. Shieldity already jumping in. ATM very low, mounting Yue now. D7 in the back. Edward's forced to use the vengeance early. Donut's forced to recall. Lord has been reset. Meanwhile, Yue chasing ATM down. How can he escape? The answer is he cannot.
He can't.
Yue finds the kill, and Blacklist.
That should not be happening for Burnix Flash. And Chima also needs to step up.
I like how Burn Flash has already cleared the middle wave creeps. So the only thing that they need to focus on is the top and the bottom lane. But that is a lot of avenues that they're gonna have to cover. A lot of space that they have to close up on. Burn Flash, they focus on the Lord. Blacklist International, they're not necessarily looking to wipe out the entire base of Burn Flash. They want to play in the most disciplined way possible. And this is just pretty much part of their MO.
Yep. Battle of attrition for Blacklist International. They will always... Okay.
Force the flicker, but CCat's taken low. Edwards jumping into the back line. Needs to be careful though. Often with Chama zoning. Both teams disengaging. Chama's taken low though. That's a few good shots from Blacklist and Burn.
That's the Wind of Nature. Both of them is still applicable because we are still looking at good amount of damage from Edward, Yue, or Venus when it comes down to Athena Shield, and one of the main damage dealers from Owl.
I don't think the Wind of Nature is applicable at all.
At all.
Like nothing. There's nothing to negate here for physical damage. It's true damage magic coming down. It's ATM now. He's going to be caught. Has some damage placed onto him, but Wise is caught as well now in a mobility field. Donut with Athena Shield is zoning everyone away. You at? Wow! He finds the decimation very low now in the back. You and Owl will wipe them all. 3 members down for Burn X Flash. A fight that looks
decimate after decimate. It seems like we have seen this time and time again and before.
Let's see if they can defend this right now. Only a cannon minion, 2 cannon minions. Oh my god! Disgusting damage, and it should just be Blacklist International. Game number 3. Match point for Blacklist.
The game for Burn X Flash to win. But unfortunately, it seems as though they managed to outplay Blacklist International in game number 2. But in game number 3, Blacklist International regained control.
Series, another debut pick.
What? Okay, Kagura. Navaria.
It is a debut
as well.
Yep.
Just as well. Wow, Venus so comfortable on the Novaria in Rome this time. And yeah, you is gonna...
And use Novaria as this bait. Or do they just want to find a way to unlock Brody? That is the big question. In the meantime, ATM...
Well, Wise wins it in the 50-50. Chua is going to be bursted down, but Yin Yang overturn as well. ATM still surviving. Venus not able to connect right there. CCat steals it with a heavy spin to disengage. D7
where you are, especially since you're fighting against a Yuzong here. Let's remember that.
Yin Yang overturn and the bravest fighter there. A few more hits under the turret. A clean dive from Blacklist International. Chama looks for a trade, but is unable to find.
It could pretty much translate to a single $600 item.
600 gold.
600 gold. Yes. Oh, really? 600 gold. Okay.
Oh, heavy spin responded over by heavy spin. Jamal walks up, but he still misses the rectory. It's Wise who picks it up, staying composed as ever. ATM with a Black Dragon form. He shouldn't be able to do anything. Meanwhile,
down to the southern side, they want to push this all the way through. Give Owl all of that gold. Give him all of the farm and just funnel everything else out. It's unfortunate though, the torn apart memory didn't quite work out for them, but Wise
pinned down. Yin Yang overturn from Yue to pick the kill up. Blacklist just rolling in this game. 2.6 thousand gold lead. No stopping Blacklist for now.
That's a free turret.
Get some vision here, but he's actually going to be read out by Venus. Some damage placed down, but D7 caught in the bad spot. Now Owl as well. This should just be a free kill over. There's nowhere to run. D7 has been taken out.
I don't know about this. This Natalia play is very different from what we have seen against the Orange.
Well, he can burst him down. That's clear right now. I don't think D7 has enough resources to do anything against the back line of Blacklist International, but ATM very deep in enemy territory right now, using the Fierce Dive defensively, and he just practically isolates himself. The Petrify comes through. ATM's doing some damage. CCat with a flicker in, but it's miscommunication. No one was there to follow it up. CCat burned his flicker for nothing.
You don't get a little bit of a communication problem.
Finally.
There's one back. Burner finally on the board. Chama looking for an opening here onto the Lord, but it does seem like... That's the ultimate! Smoke screen for D7. Wise comes down! Gets them! CCat isn't in time! Yang overturn! Barely connects!
In the mid stages of the game, that is the missing link that we're looking at, isn't it?
Yeah. Perhaps, yes.
Oh, bravest fighter. D7's going to be caught in the stun as well with a flicker! Solo kill from Agent Zero.
You can't do that against Lapu. Natalia versus Lapu, that's gonna spell doom. So much armor, so much physical defense. And really no way for Natalia to win against
Donut's gonna be shut down! yet overturn.
Let's not forget the Astral Echo.
The base, not giving any mercy. ACM with a furious dive. Bedford gonna be able to cancel it out. With the Bravest Spider, anti-CC. Venus is looking for the Astral Sphere, but they will just utilize the Enhanced Lord still in that top lane. Gonna be crashing down. Chuma isolated from the team. Now Brock back with a heavy spin. Descend in the back line, trying to dive, but it's gonna be Yue! Again! Able to lock him down. Donut with a blazing duet in desperation, but ATM will fall to Agent Zero. Lord on the base. Burn X Flash falling one by one. The embers and the flames have been extinguished. Blacklist International have knocked the Cambodians out.
The first team that has made their way up and climbing it all through to the grand finals. Blacklist International. Ladies and gentlemen, bear witness.
Another grand finals for the VY stand-up and the entirety of Blacklist International, and they did it in style. Burn X Flash